5 dangerous foods that are destroying your heart without you knowing. It's very rare for someone to experience a heart attack if their cholesterol is maintained below 140. However, it's essential to understand the factors that influence cholesterol levels and whether there are simple ways to keep it at a safe level. The easiest and most effective way to manage cholesterol is by paying attention to your daily diet. In fact, many of us don't realize how simple it can be to avoid heart attacks. Despite the vast amount of health information available in modern society, unfortunately, we still fail to apply this knowledge correctly. If we did, the rate of heart disease would drop significantly. Today, I want to share with you 5 dangerous foods, supported by numerous clinical studies, that have been proven to raise cholesterol levels and lead to heart attacks. Particularly, the last food I will mention may surprise you. I can confidently say that I will never experience a heart attack, because I have a scientific lifestyle and diet that protect my heart. But is my heart completely protected? Well, I work in the field I know best, healthcare. With over 30 years of experience in the industry, I have witnessed many changes in how people approach health and disease prevention. Throughout my life, I have worked relentlessly, contributed, and inspired countless people. My dedication and knowledge have helped me support thousands of patients, not only to treat illness, but also to help them lead healthier lives. The first food I want to recommend you cut out of your diet is something that most of us consume daily without realizing its harmful effects. According to a study published on PubMed Central, if your consumption of this beverage exceeds 200 g per day, you will increase your risk of cardiovascular diseases, especially issues related to cholesterol. Not only that, even the protein found in milk can raise your cholesterol levels, leading to serious consequences for heart health. Furthermore, another study published in the European Heart Journal points out that consuming milk and dairy products regularly can increase the risk of stroke and even death. This may come as a surprise to many, as milk is generally regarded as a rich source of calcium and nutrients. However, if you're looking to lower your LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, dairy products are not the ideal choice for you. Maintaining low LDL cholesterol is crucial in preventing cardiovascular diseases. Fortunately, today there are many dairy-free alternatives on the market, making it easy for you to replace dairy products in your diet without worrying about the negative effects on your health. These alternatives are not only good for your heart, but also provide all the essential nutrients, helping you maintain a healthy lifestyle. However, there is another important factor that many people overlook, and that is the amount of saturated fat in their diet, which is commonly found in animal-based foods. Saturated fats, especially when consumed in large amounts, can significantly raise blood cholesterol levels, directly impacting your cardiovascular health. You might not be surprised to learn that studies have shown a clear connection between high saturated fat intake and the risk of cardiovascular diseases. A famous study conducted by Harvard Medical School demonstrated that a diet high in saturated fats can increase LDL cholesterol levels, a key factor in the development of coronary artery disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Specifically, if you can keep your total cholesterol level under 140 mg per deciliter, your chances of developing cardiovascular diseases will be greatly reduced. This means that not only do you need to adjust your diet, but also pay attention to other factors like exercise. While exercise is an important factor in controlling cholesterol, consuming too much saturated fat will make it harder for regular physical activity to effectively reduce cholesterol levels as desired. Foods high in saturated fats such as red meat, butter, pastries, ice cream, and cheese are ones you should avoid if you want to protect your heart health. A diet rich in saturated fats not only raises LDL cholesterol, but also can cause artery blockages, increase blood pressure, and force your heart to work harder. Experts recommend that the intake of saturated fats in your diet should not exceed 10% of your total daily calories in order to minimize health risks related to heart disease. Instead of consuming foods high in saturated fats, you should replace them with healthier sources of fat, such as omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These fatty acids not only help lower bad cholesterol, but also improve overall heart health. You can find these healthy fats in foods like avocados, walnuts, ground flax seeds, and extra virgin olive oil. These foods are not only good for your heart, but also support brain health, reduce inflammation, and maintain stable energy levels throughout the day. Adding these foods to your diet will help keep your heart healthy and protect you from worrying cardiovascular risks. Continuing our discussion about the factors affecting cholesterol levels, I want to highlight a particular substance that may be quietly raising your cholesterol: refined sugar, one of the most harmful substances we unknowingly consume every day. Refined sugar, including sucrose and fructose, is not only devoid of nutrients, but also severely disrupts metabolic processes in the body. These sugars can lead to a range of health problems, most notably non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a major risk factor for heart disease and heart attacks. What's concerning is that sugar is highly addictive. When we consume too much sugar, our body doesn't respond the same way it does to other nutrients. While our body naturally signals when we're full, sugar can override these signals, making us crave more food. As a result, we end up consuming excess calories, leading to fat accumulation and serious health issues, including obesity, insulin resistance, and metabolic syndrome. Studies have shown that excess sugar in the diet not only increases the risk of heart disease, but also raises the likelihood of developing other metabolic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. This issue becomes even more serious when we consume large amounts of sugary drinks, snacks, and candies. These foods are high in sugar and low in nutrients, contributing to fat accumulation in the body, causing the liver to become overloaded and leading to long-term damage. This is why controlling the amount of sugar we consume daily is crucial for protecting heart health and preventing chronic diseases. One simple yet effective way to reduce the impact of sugar on the body is to replace refined sugars with natural sweeteners, such as stevia. Stevia is an excellent choice because it does not raise blood sugar levels and does not harm the liver. In addition, cutting down on sugar in the diet helps improve overall health, reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases, and maintain a healthy body weight. Therefore, my advice is to start today by minimizing the consumption of foods high in refined sugar and replacing them with healthier alternatives. Taking care of your health begins with the smallest decisions, and reducing sugar is an important step in protecting your heart and body from serious diseases. The fourth type of food I want to emphasize is a common ingredient in many people's daily diet, but one that poses a significant danger to your cardiovascular health. These are processed snacks, such as potato chips and processed meats, which are high in salt and unhealthy fats. Consuming too many of these foods will increase bad cholesterol, LDL, levels in the body, thereby increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even heart attacks. The consequences of consuming excessive salt and saturated fats in processed foods are severe. However, it is important to pay attention to the amount of salt you consume each day. Many people are unaware that excessive salt intake can be harmful to health. The World Health Organization, WHO, has warned that excessive salt consumption can raise blood pressure, a major cause of cardiovascular disease. WHO recommends that we limit our daily salt intake to under 2 g, about 5 g of salt, to maintain good heart health. If you feel your food is lacking in flavor when cutting back on salt, don't worry. You can gradually adjust your taste preferences and get used to eating less salt without compromising meal quality. In fact, reducing salt will provide long-term health benefits, lowering the risk of high blood pressure and cardiovascular diseases. Additionally, there is another ingredient in the diet that you need to be cautious of: processed cooking oils. These oils contain high levels of omega-6, typically found in soybean oil, corn oil, and canola oil. While omega-6 is an essential fatty acid for the body, when consumed in excess, especially without balancing with omega-3, it can lead to chronic inflammation in the body. The imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, obesity, and other inflammatory conditions. Another major issue is that the processing of vegetable oils often involves high temperatures and chemicals, causing the oils to oxidize and produce harmful substances like acetone, which can damage cells and cause oxidative stress in the body. Additionally, one product that many people don't realize can be harmful to cardiovascular health is margarine. Although margarine is often labeled as trans fat-free, it can still contain small amounts of trans fats, which are very dangerous because trans fats can increase LDL cholesterol levels in the blood and lower HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. Lastly, I want to mention a type of fat that you should avoid if you want to maintain a healthy heart: butter. While butter may seem like a natural alternative to other fats, studies show that butter can increase LDL cholesterol levels more significantly than coconut oil, another saturated fat. If you have weight issues or poor metabolic health, you should replace butter and other saturated fats with less processed oils such as cold-pressed canola oil, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. These oils not only provide healthy fats, but also help reduce inflammation and protect cardiovascular health. In conclusion, to maintain a healthy heart and minimize the risk of cardiovascular diseases, you need to be cautious about consuming processed foods high in salt, saturated fats, and refined oils. Changing your eating habits, including reducing salt intake, cutting back on processed vegetable oils, and using healthier oils, will not only help you prevent heart attacks, but also protect your long-term health. Remember, a proper diet is one of the most important factors in reversing diseases and maintaining optimal health. So now you know the 5 types of food you must avoid at all costs if you want to prevent heart attacks and potentially reverse cancer through the right diet.